Hello, welcome back to Satisfactory. I am Maker Gaming, and we are at our space elevator parts factory. Last episode we finished our first truck station with our little tractors going here, delivering off rubber for us. And yeah, at the top right you can see our modular engines as our next step for phase 3. We need 500 of them. So that's what we're going to do today. Thanks for watching. Just to review what we said last episode, and well before the last phase, we came up with this black room of information, including power per system. So this is our phase 2, and this is our phase 3. So we already have smart plates being made here, so we're just going to automate them into this process. Last episode, we needed 15 rubber. We got that with the truck station, so now all we need left is the motor production. Using these recipes, we get it for 20 steel pipes and 56 wire. So the whole goal of this episode will be to make probably 2 new boxes that make larger amounts than our original boxes, which are these, and each one of these is a stage of the phase 2 parts. So steel to whatever, to the assembler, to the blah blah blah. So the phase 2 parts were those three black boxes up there, each with an assembler in them. So now that we're on phase 3, we're going to be adding manufacturers to the list. So that's what we're going to do right now. I actually had an idea. I just finished recording the episode for the truck station literally 30 minutes ago, and I had an idea for what I want the manufacturer to look like, so I thought I'd jump on and get an early start on it. Is it going to fit in a 3x3? Also, what size is our assembler? It's a 3x3. Looks like the manufacturer could get away with 3x3, but I mean that's a little anticlimactic considering. So I guess the question is, do we want 3.5 or do we want 4? I think we're going 4. Like I said, I have an idea. We need motors. I automated motors 2 episodes ago. All I had to do was attach them to our dimensional depot storage area, and I did not do that. So now I have to run across the desert twice. Be right back. Too bad I can't just ride the tractor. Bro. He's like juking me. Oh yes, this is much faster. I picked this route to be funny, not to be timely. Thanks for taking us so far, buddy. This way's quicker. What else are we gonna need? We're gonna need a manufacturer. We need a lot of glass. We're gonna make a glass box. Big glass box. Just like all our other boxes in our black box factory. Alright, we're here. We have our motors. We have acquired our motors and avoided doing the hookup again. Now, hyper cannons. Can I get over there with this one? It's not ideal, I don't think. Alright, first things first. Glass floor. We want glass, but not too... We want glass, but not too glass, right? We don't want to go full frame. I don't know if this would look good as a... hundreds of repeats. This is kind of what I'm feeling, actually. We want this to match that. Chrome it is. We have a box. Okay, now I want it centered, but I also want to think about, well, centered will get us our correct 4 holes for 2 conveyor wall holes. But I want to split the distance on height as well, right? So 1, 2, 3, call it 4 up. So we need to go 2 up. Should we call that 7? Possibly the right height. Let's check. Gotta give it extra footing first. Guess we should check from outside. Could actually go higher, huh? We'll keep it there though, but you can't see through those windows very well, but I guess we'll take it. So I belted it up and realized I want a light on top. And we don't own the light, so I'm going over here to see what we need. I'm guessing we need crystal oscillators and Awesome Shop. But we'll find out. Does it just come with the one light? That was easy.
Thank you for purchasing a license for these Fix-It Awesome Shop products.
Oh wow, they're cheap. No crystal oscillators. I guess that's for large billboards. Seeing it from far, we'll get an idea if we want to use a different window. No door currently, so you gotta do some crouch jumping to get in. Oh, you gotta be on the input. I did some wraparound belts just to give something in here. And then I decided I wanted to put this up here. That's why we just unlocked it. I think we're basically done with this cube. Alright, what's the next step? Alright, I'm back from a break. Spent most of the day playing in the server when I got on. So I don't remember exactly what's going on. Yeah, we don't need the lighting controller as of right now. We have that set up. Let's call it good for now. And let's look at what we need inside it. I believe it was the wire and the steel pipe. Let's see how many. We could also see what we have in place already that we could... Not in place, the blueprints we have. So steel pipe's just a constructor. Wire's also just a constructor. Alright, so we only need one constructor. Alright, what do we need for 29 copper ingots? We only need one. That's nice, it's gonna be fairly easy. I mean, I say that too soon because of the damn steel, but whatever it is, it is. Alright, we have smart plates coming from there. We have rubber coming from there. It makes sense to put higher phases, higher up. So I think we'll find somewhere up here-ish for it. We'll probably need a second one for whatever that other thing is that we need 100 of. Wow, it's only 11 across. I'm going to split that. We go 1, 2. Now it's 10 across. Okay, since we only have 2 at this phase, we'll split it at that height. Missing materials. Alright, inputs. We want the output up front, just like before. Boom. Hopefully the black windows go away. That's like a magic trick. Okay, so we'll just match that over here. When we get to it, let's get rid of most of this. We'll leave the front row. Well, let's leave the back row for when we put the second one on. And that won't be for a little while, because I assume after this episode's out, Experimental 1.1 is out. Everything but the back row, we can get a decent idea of what that'll look like. Yeah, so we'll have two big ones. The belts will be coming down kind of in the middle of everything. And we gotta start porting stuff up now. Again, we just go shortest route possible to rubber. Ooh, ouch. It's alright. It's alright, we'll get around it. I think that's square. That was unexpected. Alright, so that's rubber. This one's still going. Or no, we need smart plates, I'm sorry. That's our storage. This is exactly how I wanted this to go, by the way. Just snaking through everything we already have. Can we connect? So many cubes. You know, I'm just going to time lapse this because it's very similar to the last project parts. Just building cubes as needed. So we need these three assemblers. We need the motor assembler, and then the rotor and stators that feed the motors. Then from each of those, we need the steel pipes and the wire. Alright, so we have our three assemblers. This is our steel pipes. It comes out and splits evenly. We need 8 over there and 12 there. We're just going to hope that evens out. So, we still need all the copper line, but all we need to finish the steel side is to get 30 steel ingots into there. We do that with another foundry cube. Also, we upgraded the iron and the coal here. We went back to the miners, upgraded them to Mark IIs, upgraded the belts to Mark IIIs. So now everything we're feeding is still being fed, plus we have capacity for this and more. Besides the front. Let's go like this. I guess technically we could line it straight up. Should be here. That's funny, we had it dead on from the start. Just luck of the draw. We want it inside more. This was the hope. The hope from the last one was that the infrastructure was here now, and that it'd be easier to do everything we're doing now. And it's working. $30 a minute. So yeah, we just need 30 and 30 coming in. And we're just making rooms for some splitters. Get that up. Hopefully this helps us line up with control. It does not. Perfect. I'm going to do the same thing here. That's funny. We get it, bro. That was pretty tight, actually. We're gonna do something about that clipping, aren't we? We are. I'm not doing anything right now. Deal with it. We did the harder side first. Steel pipes are done. And we just have made it a note to not power a single thing. That way we know when we finish building, we have to power it all. But now I'll take a break, come back and do copper. We're getting there. Alright, that was taking entirely too long, so I did a lot of it offline. And this should be it, if I'm not mistaken. I had one problem where my iron ore wasn't going into my steel. Because I was pretty sure I had checked, I'd pretty sure I'd made all lines and everything was connected, but I came over here and checked, and this was the one machine that wasn't getting power. And then the other ones weren't getting the iron for the steel. I thought they should be done. Maybe it's a long build. Yep. I should have waited. I should have trusted. Boom. One's probably not even enough, but these two are already full. And do we have power? We have power. We are producing, people. We are modular engined out. And we have it coming to here. I mean, I say that's kind of a place to call it. We just pretty sure the middle one, actually they all combine at the end. Not sure it goes to the space elevator anymore, but if it doesn't, we can make it. So yeah, the cube factory got a little more complicated. We have our first manufacturer up top. Success. Also a success because this is our last video of 1.0. We're playing in 1.1 right now, but I mean, like in terms of officially like launching a new series in the Let's Play, that starts the next episode. I don't even know what we'll probably do. If I had to guess, we'll kick around a couple of the new features and we'll probably unlock Mark II blueprint designers. So let me just skip to making sure this works. Thanks for watching. Come check out our Discord. We still have our community server going strong. It's in, what, tier 9? Or it might be done. But even if it's done, we have a multiplayer arena. We got all sorts of stuff. Come check it out. Showing green, doesn't that mean it's printing? I believe so. It's been a while. Don't mind us. It's just nighttime now. There we go. We found you. Let's see. Oh, Pioneer's looking at it. There it is. Job well done, team. Get a close-up look at it. There it is. What did we say? 1 a minute? Thanks for watching.